So now we want to estimate what we just want to calculate this section in our main model driver section. So here we have the sales volume, we have the price and inflation, and we have the other finances section. We also have the capital expenditures. So what we would just want to do here is to set up the base, the worst, and the best case. So in this case, we're just gonna go index. So what we want to index is all of this, and then we want to set this here to be E7. So in this case, the worst case is chosen for us. We can copy all of these all ESF. But if we go here to change it to the best case, you can see that's picking up the numbers for us. We change it to the best case. We could also see that it's picking up the best case for us. So in this case, we'll just leave it to be the best case to flow in our model. So we're gonna be using these numbers to later on drive our revenue going forward. So if we switch the cases, it would later on just change in our model. So we are just making our model dynamic. So we can just copy this, copy all ESF with business formulas. As you can see, it doing the same thing as we'd expected. So we can also copy all ESF, hit pasting as formulas, and here we can also hit F4 to paste as formulas as well. So now the only thing we have to do here now is just to assign, we just assign our date. So the first year of focus is 2023 going forward. So we can, this year is going to be equal to this year plus 1. Paste it to the rest of the focus. So we can now copy this and paste it down. Or ESF. Just delete that. Make sure we just reference to it. Or ES. Copy. ESF. So for the working capital drivers, we also do the same thing. So in this case, we could just copy this and we paste those formulas, or ESF. So we have it set up there for us. We do the same thing for the inventory, or ESF. So as you can see, we're just using that index function in Excel to paste it everywhere else in the model. So we can now use F4 to repeat the last action. F4 to repeat the last action. Just keep using F4 to repeat the last action. So the last action was a pace spatial, so we just used effort to repeat the last action for the rest of the drivers. And now we can now link the date to each corresponding driver section. Copy this. Could do the same thing for so now we have everything set up in our model driver section. So we can now continue to model our revenue going forward. So in this case, we need the sales volume from our input section, that is our model driver section. So we will just reference to the sales volume at the time, which in this case we selected the base case, so we have it there set up as 2%. So we believe that volume will grow at this base rate of 2%. We have it set up for the best case at 4%, 3.5%, and we have it for the worst case at 1.5%. So we could always switch this back and forth in the model if we seem to determine that the volume will grow at a more higher growth rate than what we stipulated at the beginning of the model. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. So for the sales volume, since it's gonna grow at that rate, so we know that it's gonna be equal to this period, and then we multiply it by